Hi guys, we are back again. Welcome to part two of our injector valve assembly. We have done all the parts. We have done all the parts which are all in here. We've got the filler, we've got the gasket, the glen nut, we've got the hand wheel, the large nozzle, the lower valve body, the nut, the nozzle, the small nozzle, the upper valve body, we've got the valve stem, and lastly we have the washer and the question paper, just to share it with you. So this is it. We have drawn all the components in the previous recording. However, now we need to join everything together and make sure we have one part assembled. We've got one part assembled. So like usually we use Autodesk Inventor. We are using 2025 version. So for the assembly, we'll go to new, we go to assembly, assemble 2D and 3D components. We go to standard millimeters, AIM, and we go to create. So this is what we have. This is what we have. First thing first, under the place, there's a drop down arrow. You go to make sure it's return place like that. Make sure it's return place like that. And then you just click on the file on top. We need, it will go straight to the folder where you have saved your components. So with me, I need to navigate the other folder where I've stored other components. So they're in this folder. I will go to the lower valve body and right click it and place ground at origin. So here it is. Then escape. So when you place ground at origin, you want every part that you will put to reference to this. So this, if the front view appears like this, all other components coming, they have to adhere to this. So once we change this, all other ones, they will change. And the next thing, you'll put on the upper. Let's go on the upper, and here it is. Let's assemble this too. Let's assemble this too. Okay, before there should be a gasket there. There should be a gasket there. I think I drew my gasket on the other folder. And here it is, an escape. So we need to assemble. Let's assemble this for now. We will go to the other ones. You go to constrain. Alternatively, you can press C. And here sections, it will ask you, where do you want to put it? Let's just maybe take this part to be on the part. Let's see if everything needs to be that axis. Let's put it on that axis. And here it is. And let's constrain again, display here. I want it at the plane. And this is what we now have. And constrain this axis to this axis. Pull this up a little bit. Pull it up a little bit. So obviously you will want it this way. So you will constrain this axis hole to be on that axis hole like that. Constrain again this axis hole. You just need two of this one. Remember the dimensions are the same. And this is what we have. Now we constrain the surface of the gasket with that surface. So we've got that. This is what we now have. This is what we now have. And another part, we go to place. Let's now take on our nozzles. Let's start with the small nozzle. Let's start with the small nozzle. We need to rotate it. Let's rotate it again. Like that. And then escape. Now I want to put this nozzle inside. I want to put this nozzle inside there. How do I see it? You now go to view. You now go to that part where it says quarter section view. Click it. Go to half section. Go to half section view. Go at origin. Let's select on the plane. I think the XY is the correct plane. The XY, I think, is the correct plane. Let's view it like this. And yeah, this is the exact half that I want. And this is it. Now go back to assembly, constrain. I want to constrain that center line to that center line. And again, if I were to view it like this, so that you see that part, I want to constrain this part. Go to your valve to that part. And this is now my valve. And we go to the large nozzle. That was the smaller one. We go to the large nozzle. Let's rotate it. Let's try this one. Rotate Y90. Rotate again Y90. Okay, let's try X. Okay. Like this. Let's place it there. And constrain the axis to that axis. And now constrain again. I want that plane to be on that plane. And this is what we have. This is what we have. And next, plane. Let's get on our stem. Let's rotate it. Let's try this one. Let's try again. Let's do X. Like this, standing exactly how I want it. You go to constrain the axis to that axis. Pull it up a little bit because now no longer constrained. We want to join so that it can move. If you can check nicely, so we want that conical shape or the apex of the large and the apex of this, like that. See what it does. And we say, okay, this is what we want. The next part, let's take on our filler. Let's take on our filler. Let's put it there. Let's take on again our, let me see, is it a nut? our nut, yes. And let's put it right there. Let's try to zoom. We take this two. If you remember well your nut, if I were to view them like this, if I were to view them like this, if you remember well your nut, that angle there of 60 needs to come and fit in that one. So this is what we will do. We will rotate this one so it stands like that. And we go to constrain the axis to that axis. Like that. We constrain that surface to fill in that surface. Like that. We joint this part, it's a conical shape, to that part. Just like this. Just like that. And we take both of them, the surface, the axis and that axis. We now joint this and that part. That's how we want it. Exactly like that. And we go to place. We left with, we did the filler, we did the gasket, the dread nut. We take it on. Let's try to rotate it until it stands the way we want it, like this, like that. Constrain the axis to that axis, like this. Constrain again. We constrain again this axis to its axis, like that. This is how we want it. The last one, not the last. Okay, we did those, we did that. The hand wheel, we take it on. Let's try and rotate it. Let's try and rotate the hand wheel until I believe it's like that. And we go on constrain. We want the axis to that axis. This is how we want it. And another part. We can actually close that view because we've done everything we wanted inside. So you'll go back on the view and you'll click on that drop down arrow. You say delete sectional view. So we have done everything like that. And now we need to be careful on this. So you will click on assembly constraint. Now we want this surface right there to that surface, like this. And we just need another one more surface. Let's take on that surface. And the surface that we want, it should be this side. So we can carefully sew. Carefully sew. Try and rotate it. Let's see if we can't get it now. We still cannot. It should be this one, this side. I believe we can now get it. I believe it's that one. Yes. And now, constrain. Need to be careful again. it comes up until that part. And this is it. Let's get the bottom of it, that surface, like that. And this is what we have. Lastly, we get in, let's see what we left. The filler done. We did all those. Let's see. We have done all those. Lastly is the washer. Put it right there. Constrain. With the washer, you want the axis to be on that axis. Constrain again. You want that surface to be on that surface. And this is it. Another part. You need a nut that will block here, but it was not part of our drawings. It was not part of our question paper. How do I get it? I know that this is M6. You go to the place, drop down arrow, you go to place from center content, and you search there M6. You search there M6. This is what we get. Let's take isometric or 112, 1112. Metric can get like that one, it's fine. And drop it right there. And it opens a box. We need M6. Select M6, leave everything like that. And okay, here it is. Drop it there. Constrain like that. And here it is. Constrain the surface like that. And you need that surface. And this is it. Here, you need bolts and nuts. So it's the same thing. You can just go to the design center. You can just go to the design center. I forgot the diameter. Let me just check it again. For the inner diameter, it's, let's see. How do I get that? Where do I get that again? Okay, it's 7. It's 7. So I will search M7. This is what I want. I want something like those. Let's see which one can we take. There are a lot of them. So you can just take any. Let me just take that one. Let's see. I need it there. It will select, it will auto sense that I need 4 of them. And this is what I want. So that's it. And escape. And this is my valve. This is my valve, just like that. Now, submission. Obviously, I will save that. Give it a name. Injector. Valve. Whatever name you will give it. Here it is. And then you go to, let's now start to answer their questions. Let's now start to answer their questions. Question number A. Let's see. I believe you have the question paper. Question number A. Assemble the parts of the injector assembly shown in figure 1 and submit the step file of this assembly. We submit the step file of this. So we go to File, Save As. I did save the AM file. Now I need the step file. Save as, you go to save as type. Save as type. Let's see, let's see. Let's see if I get, okay, okay. Let me cancel that. Go back to file. Let me see, save as, export. Export can be on the manage, it can be here. It can't be here. Let me see. Just see. Okay, but it should be here. Let me see. Go on a file, save as. Okay, save. Let's say save copy as. Okay, yeah, it is. We did on the name. Definitely. Now we are here. This is what we want. So this is the step files. We select it and we say save. We say save. Let's see. Let me see if it has been saved. That's it there. It has been saved. So it will appear sort of as an internet thingy, something that it seems like you have to go into the internet to view it. So the lecturer will be able to see all those parts. He will be able to see all those parts. Maybe if I can just show you how it appear. Where's my folder? Where's my folder? Okay, this is the folder. So yeah, it is here. No, no, no. Yeah, it is here. This is the one step file. So you submit this, you submit this part, and the next part that you submit, it should be now you go to new, you go to ANSI, MMM, IDW, create. Still opening, and there it is. Obviously, you will deal with your name block. You will deal with the name block. Who was drawing this? Bless Academy Tutorials. Bless Academy Tutorials. Let me make it bold. Let me change maybe to 4. This is what I have. The date, it will put itself. The author, yes. Okay, you can just put your name there, and then on the other side, you do your student number. So let me put my student number here, 074-244-909. Let me make it bold. You can even change the color if you want. Can even change the color if you want. The angle, I'm told that I need to do this in a third. Is it a third angle projection? Let me see. Let me see. Third angle projection. I'm not so sure about the projection sign for the third angle. You'll confirm if it's the correct one. I'm not so sure. Like this, obviously, you will need a center line. Like that, you will need another center line. Oh, what have I done? Did I take on the cycle? I need a line. I need a line, not a cycle. Like this, you select on that line. it's a center line. You again select that line, it's a center line. And this is what we have, the title of the drawing. This is the injector. Injector assemble valve. Let me make it bold. Right. This is what I have. And then you go to finish, save. This is what we now have. I'm told that is a third angle. You go to annotate. No. You go to manage. You go to manage. And then styles editor. You click it. It will take some time. It will take some time before it opens, because this is a third angle projection. So it did open. Let me see. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Okay. What's happening with my mouse? Okay, so here it is. Leave it on default. You go to view preferences and you select the third angle. It is selected self. And you say save and continue. This is what we now have. And here it says create and submit the engineering drawing in a third angle orthographic projection, the full sectional front view, the view from the top, 10 appropriate dimensions, projection symbol, part list, center lines, balloons, title block. So they are not asking for any isometric drawing. We can put it if we want to. So you'll go to place, you'll go to base, you'll go to base. This is the drawing. This is the drawing. In a third angle, top stays on top. So I will put it like this. This is my top view. This is my top view. Let me increase that scale like that. And okay, here it is. Now they want my full sectional front view. You go to section. Click on that just by half. Click on it, continue. And it will appear. Let me change on the scale. Like that. This is what I want. I can again, if I want, put the isometric drawing. I can put it like that, or let me see. Okay, this one, this gives a full half. I can just go on the base again. Let me put it right there and say okay. And let me see if I delete this one, the isometric will go. Okay, it didn't go. This is what I want. Let me put it somewhere. So yes, the isometric, guys, you need it. I will tell you why. Because the same question B, they need your balloons. They need your balloons. So now that we have that, you'll go to annotate. You go to part list. They ask for a part list as well. You click it there and then you say okay. You say okay. And you put it wherever you want it to be. And this is the part list. If I can zoom it, you'll see item number 1, I've got the body. Item number 2, the upper body, just like that. Even those nuts that we got from the design center, they are there. They are there. So now I need to know which one is part number 1, which one is part number 2, which one is part number 3. We go on balloons. drop down arrow, auto balloons. Now it's auto balloons. You select that, you highlight everything and say select placement. I want it around. And here it is. And okay. And what is it that you do? You save this. And yes to all and okay. And then the next part, they said the scale. The scale, you don't have to worry. Scale, it's there. Scale, it's here. Also on your assembly, scale, it's there. Don't have to worry about that. 10 appropriate dimensions. Is it 10? Let me see. 10 appropriate dimensions. So how you put dimensions, just press on D. Can just press on D. From there to there. That's the distance. That one. That's the distance. This one, number 3. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then number 5. Let's see what else. Number 5, 6. 7. 8. What else can we put from there to there? 9. 10. Like that. Now they said again center marks and center lines. This is a web, I need a center line. So this is the center line. Click the 2. What else? Click the 2 lines. Click the 2 lines. Click the 2 lines. That's how you get it. And then you need your center marks. It's for cycles. Click on that cycle, you'll get it. Click on that cycle, you'll get it. Click on that cycle, click on that cycle. So it's just like that. It's just like that. And then you save that drawing. Now, number C. Create and submit the PDF. You go on File, you go on Export PDF. And then you just say Save. Now, what is it that you submit to the lecture? What is it that you submit to the lecture? So you will press Control, PDF, the step file. You also select the step file. You also select the IDW. Just taking some time here, synchronizing. Let me see. Just taking some time. But yeah, either way, you will press Control, select on the step file, select on PDF, select on the injector valve. If it allows you to submit an extra, usually with EMO, he allows you to submit extra. You will select on the injector valve. But if it says maximum files, it's 3 files. You will select these 3. If it says maybe 4 or 5, then select this 4. You just drag after selecting and drop them down under the submission. All right, guys, that was it. Do have a lovely day and enjoy your assignment.